Hello, Speed Gaming. So here we got the last match of week 2. So the week 2 settings are we have light area, major minor, and boss rando. So light area means that we're going to have essentially like criteria will always have the same transitions. They're just going to be mixed up. So we'll have 2 transitions to Green Brain Star, 1 to Red Tower, 1 to Torian, 1 to Red Ship. Essentially, the how this usually goes, we're going to be expecting our runners to look for Green Brain Star, then Red Tower, and then Norfair. That's normally how it goes. Sometimes, if you get an early gravity suit, you could make a Meridia play, or you could gamble on Wrecked Ship. Oh, Ommy having to reset there for some reason messed something up a little bit. forgot to do something. Loses a couple seconds out of it. That's unfortunate. See Yuzuriha going down the climb, not choosing to use Moonfall, just doing this good old-fashioned weave. Taking it nice and safe through the pit room. Ommy here doing the Moonfall. We're gonna see that's actually gonna catch up pretty substantial amount of time. We have Space Jump as the first item here on the Morph Ball pedestal, so that's nice. Our runners aren't really going to have to worry about doing the D-boost. They can just Space Jump up into it. Are these runners 0-1 or 1-0? I believe that these are 0-1. The last 1-0 match was just earlier with Saffron versus Ruya. And super missiles. Ommy trying to get this morph ball. Hitting the Rio out of the way, just gonna space jump up into it. Yeah, normally it takes, I think, a couple hours for them to finish all of the matchups and things like that, or that's how it went last week. So I would expect a couple hours after this match is finished, we might see the new matchups. No power bomb, so no chance of doing a meme route today. No chance of checking that transition. So the worst thing that could be is, I don't know, Wrecked Ship or Red Tower or something. You don't really want the Red Tower transition to be there. Alright, seeing the climb here. He's made it up alright. Ommy going for a type of a ledge grab climb. Going to be seeing what BT has for us today. BT is a major location, so this would be speed or bombs or screw attack or wave beam. Okay, so that means we're going to have to go to the right. These seeds can honestly end up being some of the worst. We have late power bombs, and you gotta go through this one transition, and maybe it's gonna be like Red Tower or wrecked ship. It could be wrecked ship with power bombs there, but I feel like that's unlikely. It's gonna be more likely to be Green Brain or Red Tower. Do we know the settings for next week? Yes, we do. Next week, it's going to be vanilla map, Chozo, and boss rando. Ommy not taking that save, able to get past Yuzu there just by skipping that ship save. Hopefully that doesn't come back to hurt him with these death crabs, the battle crabs. Alright, so we got the red tower transition. Going down, good and safe. Don't go up, Yuzu. We already saw what can happen. Don't do it. So this is a potential soft lock going up red tower. It's much safer to go down here, check the spacer item, and check the two transitions there. Alright, we're gonna see what's at the Alpha Power Bombs location. Is it gonna be Power Bombs? Meanwhile, Ommy finds Green Brinstar at the bottom of Red Tower. Ooh, they are vanilla power bombs. So that's paying off well for a user here. Hopefully there's some power bombs for Ommy too, over this way. Not yet, but there is the Varia suit. And if Ommy wants, you can take that wave beam and see what that minor item is. But he doesn't want to taunt himself with something they can't get. But yeah, if there's nothing here, so it's gonna funnel Ommy back up Red Tower. Alright, so Ommy going back up the elevator. I think there's one other transition, and then you can come up through Alpha Power Bombs. Get those Power Bombs. Get into the Norfair transition. Here, Yuzu's just going to be able to do the high jump boots. He can check this transition, but just choosing to leave the crane location. Yeah, I mean, he can do Kraid, but any other boss might give him some difficulty. But it's going down. I'm gonna check the high jump boots location. So there's 2 minor items here and 1 major. More power bombs. That's convenient. And the E-tank. It needs at least 2 E-tanks for any type of hell run to be in logic here. So it'd be the one to ice beam. Hopefully Yuzu knows that, doesn't try to go for anything. But it's not too unreasonable to go scout ice beam. It could be E-tank to let you get out. It could be some useful knowledge. For all they know, it could be the Varia suit. Ommy having a little bit of trouble here with the red tower climb. This is pretty annoying if you don't have the ice beam. Manages to get up. Yuzu smartly getting out of there. So this is going to be interesting. So Yuzu is going to be able to get out and go check all the green Bryn items, whereas Ommy is going to get power bombs here and be able to check all the Norfair items. And we'll see what routing ends up paying off better. The choice to skip Kraid is interesting. I don't think it's bad to skip it, especially if you aren't comfortable with something like Phantoon. User will get to check the X-ray location here as well. Wants that big health drop. Makes sense. Gets tagged by a waiver, but the iframes let them jump off the spikes. Get up there anyway. Having some trouble with that with that pillar. That's kind of funny. So just a reserve tank there, but you know, with this low health, you're pretty happy to see that. Ommy is gonna go ahead and give us the Kraid boss check. Ommy with that E-tank and the Varia suit is a lot better equipped to deal with a boss here. So if this is Kraid or Phantoon, you know, they have they can take a couple hits and still be okay. I'm getting some big health drops from those fire fleas on the way out of X-ray. Alright, so we're gonna go and see what this boss is here. Looks like Phantoon. So it doesn't give you an item here, but unlocks the wrecked ship. I think this routing could work out really well for Ommy. Because you kill Fantoon here, you do your Norfair checks, and then you go back through Green Brinstar to the wrecked ship. Gets a couple of nice dopplers in here. You can get 2 missiles before Fantoon moves, 2 missiles after Fantoon starts moving, and then you can do a Doppler at the end. There we go, nice little 4-round Fantoon. There are power bombs there. Unfortunately, Ommy wasn't going to be able to get those, so it's better that Ommy didn't shoot with his wave beam and see that. We are going to start seeing some new checks here. So Yuzu's going to be able to go down and check this Edakun's item. Ommy is going to be able to show us what's at the ice beam location. It's interesting to see the divergence though. Alright, so just to E-tank at Edakun's. See if Yuzu wants to pick up any of these minor items or if they just leave. Alright, they are checking behind the super door. There's some supers there. Ice Beam has a reserve tank. So far, Yuzu's finds are paying off more. Each beton the Tanyu as you go through that door can add actually like a significant amount of door lag. And Ommy gonna be checking high jump boots, which I think was a E-tank as well. These are getting those missiles. It's gonna be able to give us a peek here at the wave gate. Choosing to use supers with the wave beam. But I mean, this is kind of what more rando players, they're more comfortable doing this than jumping up and shooting with the wave beam. It's a little bit awkward to do this, and if you're not careful, you see there, you ended up getting like a straight shot instead of an upward shot. Let's get the spring ball out of it. Spring ball, you want to pick it up here. It could still be required. Even MM2 would have to pick up that spring ball in case there's stupid shenanigans. Ooh, a Spazer Beam at Charge Beam. Spazer's nice to find early. It's a pretty good damaging beam. It's not plasma, but you don't really turn to... Ooh, there's the gravity suit. It's the goodest item we could find. Most bestest. So now we're just really missing the charge beam and a way past Moon. Usually taking a ship refill here. Maybe they'll take a save. Ommy checking out Bubble Mountain. Was getting that minor item. Having a little trouble with the space jump here. But space jumps are really awkward if you're not in the water. Jumps over those power bomb packs. Ommy's had enough. Getting another E-Tank early is still pretty nice. You do want to find some more miners here, because ideally you get enough ammo for Ridley. Ooh, Yuzu finds the ice beam by coming up to criteria. That's pretty big. Ommy is very unlikely to be checking Gauntlet anytime soon, and this could be the required way through Batoon. Especially if it ends up being a vanilla Dragon. So Ommy actually choosing to go through the front of the lava dive. You know, I think going through the front of Lower Norfair is not as bad as people make it out to be. Especially if you're going to be checking the screw attack. The screw attack item. But, like, you come down here, and then you can come out the back, and, like, it'll take up some of the time of having to check the other entrances. Rather than going to the next entrance and maybe finding out that it's Crocomire or something. Nice, gets the gate glitch on the second try. Gonna try to farm up a few supers here. Unfortunately, those two kind of escaped the blast. Usually finds the back of the wreck ship. So this way to the wreck ship isn't going to be unlocked until you got high jump boots and gravity. We know a gravity suit is in Norfair, so there could be something in the wreck ship. But we pretty much have everything to find everything useful in the game at this point. Just a matter of where's the charge beam going to be. And also, where is speed going to be? Because Ommy is pretty unlikely to find that ice beam anytime soon. guy in chat pointing out that there's a 33% chance of vanilla Ridley. So with 15 supers, that's 9,000 damage. 30 missiles is 3,000, 12,000. That leaves 6,000 damage. Obviously means. Now with these power bombs, I think Ommy technically has just enough ammo if they use everything that they have. But that's not something anybody's going to be comfortable with. Alright, so we're going to see here what's at the Firefly's location. We got an E-Tank. Still probably pretty happy to see that. The big difference here too is Yuzu's been picking up more ammo, so when Yuzu gets to Norfair and Lower Norfair, they're gonna have it they won't have to worry necessarily about it being Ridley. Smartly taking a save here. Yuzu's going into Kraid's entrance, is gonna be fighting Phantom pretty shortly. Probably going to be a little glad they decided to skip Phantom until now. Did Ommy not even check what's behind the power bomb to shame? Yeah, I guess at this point you're just taking a gamble. You're saying, all right, this isn't going to be Ridley. I don't got to worry about Ridley. Just going to assume it's any boss that's not Ridley. That looks like Ridley to me. You see the transition and you know. So Ommy did take the save here. Look, there's a couple options here. There's some minor checks and Lower Norfair escaped. It's perfect ammo for Ridley though, right? Yeah, perfect. Yeah, he has exactly enough. It gets every double hit and does not miss a single anything. Yeah, so what I would do here, you go check was the name of the Franker Z missiles? In the Three Musketeers. And then you can also check here the Hodarubi special missiles. Just grab those power bombs. It's extra damage. Grab everything you can find. More power bombs. Great. It's the best ammo you can hope for. Yeah, Ommy just going. Saying, alright, Ridley doesn't unlock anything. I'll come back for Ridley. It's just not worth it to Ommy to pick up those 2 power bomb packs and do a 25 power bomb Ridley. I would love to see the 15 X Factor Ridley one day. Not really sure how to get more than 2 X Factors in on Ridley though. But a big difference here is Yuzu, much better ammo. If they decide to go into Lower Norfair, they're going to have a much easier time actually killing Ridley. And something big could be behind Ridley. It could be the Charge Beam. It could be Speed Booster. It could be High Jump Boots, Plasma Beam. Those would all be really useful. Or even like Screw Attack for getting out of Lower Norfair. I'm sure both these runners wouldn't pass that up. Oh, there's so many power bombs. Alright, so you're going to be checking the Norfair Reserve. I think this was the gravity suit, but I could be mistaken. Alright, so now Yuzu just needs some ammo. There's a super pack. So Yuzu's already up to 30 supers, so it's just way more comfortable than Ommy was. And there's still a couple more items to check here. It was a good job avoiding that power bomb pack. If you're not careful, it'd be pretty easy to end up with like 40 power bombs in the seed at least, or more. That's one of the things with having the fanfare on. You have to actually think about what you want to pick up. Well, I'll be doing these Sprint Star checks that they weren't able to get before because they didn't have power bombs. Nice. Ommy getting that nice, shooting the wave gate, getting through, getting that spring ball. Oh, Yuzuriha, did Ommy not check speed boosting? They found Lower Norfair and then just decided to. I guess. All right, they checked Wave Beam, I think, and then maybe it was a vanilla Lower Norfair exit, or no, they went through the front. That extra that screw attack would have been pretty nice. So it's going to make Lord Norfair a lot more comfortable for Yuzu. Be able to check some of the items, get some ammo. It'll be interesting to see if Ommy decides to go back down to Lower Norfair and Norfair here after getting this ammo, since you have to do it anyways, and something could be behind Ridley. Even though it feels bad to like leave and then come back, I think it'd be the better play to go immediately as soon as you're comfortable with killing Ridley. Yeah, so Yuzu also choosing to go here through the front. Looks like Ommy going back. They're checking out their transitions. They knew that where the top of green was going to lead them. Now they're going to go back this way. But again, what's interesting here as well, Yuzu has that ice beam, whereas Ommy does not. So Ommy might be thinking about the wrecked ship or another play like that. They still need to find something to deal with that. Still need a way to get through Batoon for Ommy. Yuzu still looking for ammo. Being nice and safe with those ball pirates. They're pretty. This is a pretty scary room. Screw attack helps a lot, but high jump. It's not a very fun room without high jump. Oh, Ommy checked Terminator, but didn't go up to check the gauntlet. So it's not going to be getting that ice beam. At least not yet. Yeah, coming in here through the wreck ship. So going this way through the wreck ship, there's kind of two major items in a convenient way to the boss. This actually is not a bad path for Ommy. You can kill the boss here, check some major items. I like here you check the wreck ship E-tank, you check the right side supers, you kill the boss, whatever items behind them, and then yeah, you get out. You continue to East Meridia, and hopefully one of these items lets you kill that boss, too. Alright, we'll see if Yuzu farms supers back up. It looks like they're trying to get their supers, making sure to kill these bugs and enemies, and Yuzu's waiting for the drops. Yeah, open the door, going back. Gonna be killing a couple more bugs. Gonna be pretty mean, not dropping anything right now. Very rude bugs. There we go. Alright, so Yuzu's going into this Ridley fight now. So 30 supers. And then Yuzu's got another like 6 supers worth of missiles. In case they miss any. Alright, so what bots are we getting here? And oh, we got Kraid in the wreck ship. Okay. So that'll be another item check that Ommy can do on the way down. Yuzu takes down Ridley, used all their supers and most of their missiles. Ommy unfortunately missing a quick kill on Kraid, so we get to see Kraid in all of his glory. Yuzu was thinking about that X-ray. Decided they don't really want that. It's not their jam. Taking Kraid down. Nice little dance with the big guy. What kind of dance do you think is Kraid's favorite? Is he like a tango man? Does he like to do the Charleston? So Ami is going to be checking out the top of Wreck Chip, and I mean, you're still looking for speed and ice, so this makes a lot of sense. And it is, in fact, a vanilla Dragon. So that ice beam paying off dividends. Yuzu doesn't know it yet, but it's gonna save them a ton of time. Almost. Some good dance suggestions: waltz, cha-cha, conga line, mambo. I'm gonna go with waltz. I think we haven't seen Crocomire yet either. So we might be seeing a sand pit check here. I mean, coming this way, I think you gotta... I don't know if Ommy can do a Crystal Flash clip here. So what I might be expecting is a sand pit, and then you go up the toilet and out the back to West Meridia. Yuzu, I think, probably checking some entrances, trying to figure out where to go. Alright, so that's just the E-Tank. Ami wants no part of that. Happy with their energy. They don't need more than 8 E-Tanks and a reserve. They did choose to reset there. Wondering what direction they plan on going here. Because that's the only sand pit with a major item in it. Where was Ice Beam? Ice Beam was in the Gauntlet. So Yuzu, when they found the other Petunia entrance, went and checked Terminator and the Gauntlet, whereas Ami just checked Terminator. And then this Gauntlet play, along with Ami not having enough ammo to deal with Ridley when they were in Lower Norfair, and really have been the difference so far. Yuzu might decide to check Mama Turtle here. It is a major item. Just the E-Tank at Wreck Ship Reserve, you know. I actually feel kind of good about seeing that there. It's not the charge beam you want. Usually farming up supers. As they're thinking about the Batoon fight that might be coming up soon. So usually deciding to skip checking out Mama Turtle, is just gonna come see this entrance first. I wonder if they'll go up to beach or watering hole for miners, or okay, they're just going for it. They do get that East Meridian entrance. I don't remember if they already saw the bottom portals, or if they just got lucky here. Skipping that E-tank at the gravity suit location. But yeah, it's the ice beam really seems to be the key to the seed so far. It's pretty rare that you see Gauntlet kind of, or having to backtrack for Gauntlet end up being kind of hard required. Nice screw attack at the space jump through all these, the Evers. Little baby Dragons. Nice and safe. You won't bump into them, you won't get shot by their projectiles. Are you usually going to be checking this sand pit first before going through, before going to Batoon? This is just the E-tank, so I imagine they'll reset and then just go fight Batoon. There's a boulder in the ceiling there, so you can't do that. Yeah, you gotta wait for the boulder to get out of there. I've seen people shoot it with the wave beam when falling down through the transition. I've also seen people just drop a power bomb to reveal what that major item is. That's usually what I prefer doing. You're gonna probably show us what Mama Turtle is here. No, I'm incorrect. They're just going out the top. They're gonna go kill Ridley. We usually, unfortunately, morphing on top of that Metroid. Trying to get the, there we go. Clips through the block. Gonna be fighting Batoon. He's got 21 supers. Gets 4 in that first round. 7. When Batoon's hitbox starts getting annoying. There we go. Last 3 in there. Batoon's down. We're gonna see what's the Batoon E-tank location here. And then whatever's behind Dragon. Ooh, high jump boost. That's a nice find. I'd also like to see Ommy maybe check out there's the Kraid E-Tank location. Which I think was right at the entrance there. Maybe they'll check it out on the way out. But, I mean, when you have plasma, I mean, well, they still need a way to watch Moon, so they should be checking majors. But I guess right now they're hoping it's going to be behind Ridley. And then maybe they'll check the crate entrance on the way out. Yuzu wants lots of ammo here for Dragon. He's going to be taking a save before going in. It does have a ton of supers, so it should not be too difficult of a fight. I think Dragon has about 6,000 health. That's, 20 supers, something like that. Getting Dragon right in her soft underbelly. Taking the opportunity to get a few missiles in on like the goop pattern. I'm not sure where Ommy is going here. Oh, did they Oh, they don't have any power bombs. I was too busy watching the Dragon fight, I didn't notice. Dragon's down. Nice ammo kill there by Yuzu. We're probably going to see what this major item is here. Because Yuzu still needs either charge or more ammo. And there's the charge meme. So that's officially go mode now for Yuzu. Just because I have to make it to the wreck chip, so that's going to be out the front of Meridia. Go kill Kraid there. And then on to Torian and Mother Brain. There were some route differences between the two runners, where one chose to go up Red Tower and got those power bombs early, and one chose to go down. But the real differences here were that Yuzu checked the gauntlet, and that Ommy just was not really prioritizing picking up miners in the early game, and wasn't able to kill Gridley when they're down in Lower Norfair the first time. I think if Ommy did either of those two plays, this would be a very close match. Right now, it's going to be Yuzu's match to lose here. But Mother Brain can be a tough fight, especially with the new route beam. But Yuzu will be able to supplement some damage with all those supers and missiles. We try to grab a couple extra supers, but they're just dropping health. Or nothing. Alright, here we go. Ridley round 2. It's 4 supers off the bat. I think that one might have missed. Have to shoot 6 regular missiles to supplement this. 12 or 18. Alright, Yuzu taking down Kraid while I'm looking at this Ridley fight. Ooh. Missed a couple of those missiles. Oh no, it was just jumped in at the time. X-ray scope. Ommy grabbing that. We know that that's not going to matter because charge beam's behind Dragon, so nothing's going to be getting X-ray. Or microwave. But it will let Ommy see some hidden blocks if they want to look at them. Sure, that's very, very valuable. At this point, where's Speed? We've seen most of the game. We're missing, I think, Crocomire and the Plasma Beam location. Maybe Shack Tool, but we don't have the Grapple Beam yet to put that in logic. But one of those other locations could be the Grapple Beam, so... The only thing we know is Speed isn't at the waterway. He's looking for G4. Doesn't quite remember where it is. It might have been the behind Morph portal. I wasn't keeping a good track, but I don't think we saw that portal. They didn't have power bombs at the beginning to scout it. Ommy though still has to find that ice beam. Yeah, taking the elevator down. Gonna be seeing this behind morph. Maybe there'll be some less ammo here too. Just power bombs. Probably didn't want to pick that up. You know, if it's supers, it's probably worth it though. Or not too bad to pick up at least. Maybe not worth it in a time perspective. Getting that convenient Torian refill here, that area randomizer special. Alright, maybe Ommy's gonna give us a look at Mama Turtle now. Yeah, spin jumping through here so you can wall jump up the wall, get to Mama Turtle. Meanwhile, going through these Metroid rooms. I always kind of hate the new route beam here because it's a lot harder to group the Metroids together. Mama Turtle, just an E-tank, unfortunately. But there are supers in the wall, so that's good. Never hurts to have more supers. You're damaging down a little bit on these Torian side hoppers. Those guys are technically killable, but their only real purpose is to show you how scary. Just to show you how scary the baby is. Baby just destroys that side hopper. Yuzu facing right, saving the frames, but at what cost? Do you live your life looking back? Or do you live your life looking forward, trying to take another step? Choose to pre-open that door. That makes sense. Oh, Ommy coming in here, getting that reserve tank. That's unfortunate. Yeah, it really looks like Gauntlet was just hard locking the seed with that ice beam. So unless you, well, there's still Crocomire that nobody checked. Nobody wants to check. And you think, oh good, Crocomire gets to live, but I mean, the planet explodes. Unless you think Crocomire escapes with the animals. You know, maybe the animals go along on Crocomire's ship. Just him and Shaq Tool and the animals. one ended Mother Brain 2. Starting off getting those supers out of the way. And just going to be transitioning into the main fight here. Oh, shoot the missiles too. Gonna have to keep his health above 3 tanks. Going pretty well so far. We're taking some hits from some onion rings. Takes a hit on that catch-up. It has to use some of his reserve there. Well, I think you can only... I don't know if you can take any more here. Oh, that's yeah, that's gonna have to be a reset. Yeah, we're gonna be seeing Mother Brain attempt. It's a hard fight, especially with the new rev beam. If you're used to having plasma. Yeah, Ommy's not letting Crocomire escape on the ship. With a nice second step skip there. Not picking up that grapple beam, despite it unlocking the Shack Tool check. What if speed is at Shack Tool, Ommy? I hope I've been saying their name correctly this whole time. Why would you not pick up grapple there? Well, you don't really need grapple. Like, you're looking for speed or ice. They might consider picking up grapple after. Like if this ends up being a bust, they might go back and pick up the grapple beam. But that really is the best time to pick it up, because there's you have to wait anyway. So most items, if you go and you pick it up, there's kind of a time loss associated with it, or just having to travel to it and things like that. Except for that one item, where it's only the fanfare. Alright, this time Yuzu decided to save some supers for the end. That should make... Oh, using screw attack to get through the ketchup beam. There we go. Mother Brain 2 is down. That was a close one. unfortunately. They're still looking for a way past Pontoon. I think the only things left. Oh, right, I forgot speed. This is just the screw attack, though. Alright, so we got the Mother Brain 3 fight here. Yuzu taking a nice, safe approach with 3 beam shots per jump. Still good enough to keep MB stun locked. Attack, nice and safe. Does get sniped by that pirate. Very rude. I thought I'd go through the climb again. Very punishing. Wasn't one time enough. Why does the game make you gotta do it again? Getting through Parlor here with some space jumps. Trying to get through the steam. It's actually pretty generous steam there. Oh, there we go. Gets in the ship. A 118. Get your GGs in chat for Yuzuriha. They'll be taking the win, and so they'll be improving their record to 1-1. So we'll see if Yuzu decides to join us for an interview. Meanwhile, I think Ommy's about to find that ice beam. Alright, so we'll see who's going to be joining us for an interview here. I think Yuzu will be here. Just give them a second. They're in the setup room, so we'll see. See when they move up. He's going to be taking that ice beam over and eventually getting to Dragon. So Speed Booster was at Spring Ball, so we could have taken that grapple beam all the way there. It's probably faster to grab this ice beam. But maybe not. Well, while we're waiting for that, we'll have Ommy gonna be farming up a little bit here pre-Bottoon. Probably won't be too happy to see the charge beam behind Dragon. I don't know if we're gonna be getting Ommy. They didn't say anything in chat or in the race time chat. Alright, so we do have Yuzuriha joining me now here. GG's Yuza, congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
How did you feel about that one?
Uh, uh, it's hard to find the words at the moment, especially since, generally speaking, as a relatively newer speedrunner, you don't really come in expecting to win. But there's definitely a bit of a sense of that joyous relief of when all that performance, nervous tension just totally goes away.
Yeah, and you had that like that new route beam there on Mother Brain was probably pretty nerve wracking for you as well.
Yeah, especially because I am not at the level to do no route. I'm still on old route, so it was another reason for me. I felt like, yeah, I should definitely save beforehand.
It's always good to take a safety save there, especially if you're not comfortable going into the fight.
Yeah, if I had picked up Plasma Beam, which it turns out was at Wreck Ship 8 tank, I might have been a little bit more confident in just going YOLO. But even then, I was still kind of approaching this with a very cautious mentality, which you probably saw throughout the whole run. I took tons of safety saves.
Yeah, it's fine to do that. Like you do whatever you're comfortable with, and we've seen other runners who don't save end up losing like 30 minutes of progress. So it's
Yeah, I saw the last race with Rulia that you commented on, and Rulia accidentally soft locked himself.
yeah,
And
that was a little heartbreaking in that one.
and in my case, I was really, especially by the time it went up against Ridley, I was getting really worried about that because I was finding not a lot of ammo, so I was getting really nervous about that. And I'm not the most precise with my shots, so I was like, okay, I'm probably gonna miss, so I might miss too much. So let's take some extra saves. So actually finding that charge being behind Dragon was like, oh my god, thank you.
Yeah, you were still a little bit of ammo away from it, so it's good that you found that charge beam. It did save some time, although like the way everything worked out, unfortunately, it's after every boss is already done.
Yeah, but yeah, there was that, but at the time I mean, I wasn't too worried about Dragon. But I still wanted to play it on the safe side. Especially since I still didn't have Charge Beam or Speed Booster to Shine Spark them. So I just wanted to, just in case. But what I was really starting to worry about was I didn't have the ammo for Mother Brain, so I was like, okay, am I gonna have to start hunting ammo just for Mother Brain? But fortunately, there was Charge Beam right there. So at that point, I was just like, okay, just go get the last boss, and I'm home for. I can just go home.
So we did get forfeit from Ommy. I guess it was here during this Dragon fight. It doesn't look like they'll be joining us for interview. They didn't say anything about it. But yeah, GG's again. The real key difference between you two here was that you found that ice beam so much earlier, and that Ami only found that ice beam like 10 minutes ago, or I guess it would have been like 20 minutes ago in actual time.
Yeah, yeah, I thought I was finding that ice beam relatively early on was pretty fortunate. I was like, oh, I'm right back at Kateria. Okay, might as well check out what.
Yeah, I saw that and I was like, well, that could be like the required way to Dragon if it's a vanilla Dragon. Like, there's no back door you can do, and that it did actually end up being a vanilla Dragon, and that ice beam actually ended up being like a huge difference. And speed, it turns out, was at Shack Tool, I think. And then Grapple was behind Crocomire. So
you would have to go all the way to go fight Croc, Grapple, and then you will finally be able to go and get speed over at Shack. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, or you grab the ice beam.
That's yeah. The Puyo clip is not something I have practiced. I'll have to look into practicing sometime during this tournament.
Well, the Puyo clip to Shack tool is not in logic, so you don't really have to worry about that. I mean, it can be a nice sequence break,
Mm-hmm.
but do you really want to sequence break a check that's like going to take you like a minute or two and is really slow and not in logic?
Probably not. I mean, the Shack is probably one of those either is like definitely feels like one of those either a last resort or one of those like Hail Marys.
Doesn't feel so bad if you do it early before you've made a bunch of mistakes, you know?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Yeah, but generally, it's not. Shackto's not something. I don't think anyone really wants to do if they can help it.
Yeah. Anything else about the seed?
Not too much. It was pretty fast seed. It just nicely worked out. And just although again that Amica really was driving a lot of tension right until that I found that charge beam. But overall, it was a fun. I liked the seed. It was fun.
All right. Well, I'm glad to hear that. Again, GG's. Everybody follow our runners. We have Yuzuriha at Yuzuriha938, and we have Ommy at Ommy2. I don't know if I've been pronouncing their name correctly, so somebody let me know about that. But
You got it pretty close.
all right, at least. Follow our tracker, McTimothy. There's their Twitch TV link. Let them know they're doing a great job. So this is the last match of week 2. So in a couple hours, if you're in the Discord, there'll be an announcement. And then matches again will be starting tomorrow, going for the next week. For week 3, we're going to have Chozo, vanilla map with Boss Rando on. So that's going to be pretty interesting. That's going to be pretty fun. Look forward to that. Right. So thank you so much for watching. And have a good night, everybody. See you next mission.